All right. It's that time of the week again.
Hey-ho.
Welcome, everybody, to Gfpf After Dark. Just real quick, what is Gfpf for all you new viewers coming in from the 24-hour stream, which we will talk about later. Anybody else who just happens to be jumping in. Gfpf, we're going to talk about some news, some action figures. We're going to highlight members of the community and just have a good time. So strike up some conversation. It is After Dark, so grab your favorite beverage and let's jump right in. I am joined by a plethora of people, most of them you've seen around. If you haven't, let's introduce you to all of them now. Obviously, we got Agent H. What's up, H? How we doing?
Staying up past my bedtime, running from the spatula.
Yeah, stay away from that spatula, my friend. Nico, how you doing, buddy?
Hello. Good night, everybody. Passing midnight here, so late night show for me today.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Jamie?
Jamie. Yep, Jamie. What's up, buddy?
What's happening, guys? Down, man. I just chilling out, just sitting here waiting to chat with you guys, man. I love Wednesdays.
Awesome. And we're joined by Stubbs, who's one of our GFPF admins. So, what's up, Stubbs? What are you doing tonight, man?
Just chilling with you guys. Just having a good time on the show.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're gonna have some fun. Nico, who's in the chat? What we got out there?
We got our mighty Ben.
Ben!
Hey.
What's up, Benny?
We got also Rod.
Rod, what's up, buddy?
What's up, brother?
Nathan Burns.
Hey,
What up?
Nate?
Nathan,
What's up, buddy?
Hello,
Thank
mate.
you for joining us.
Yo, Juan. The Juan is in the
Juan
house.
is in the
Enter the
building.
arena.
What's up,
Yeah.
buddy?
the one is here.
What up, Nova?
Nova.
Who else? Oh, hey, Faye.
What's
up,
up, Fade
Fade?
Hammer?
It's the hammer.
Awesome. All right, so
Sorry, it was Flip Mamba.
we
also.
skipped Flip.
What's up,
We
Flip?
skipped Flip.
Sorry, Flip.
What's up, Flip?
Don't hate us, Flip.
Awesome.
We got Fanboy Tone. What up?
What's up?
What's up?
Lot of people.
Awesome. That's great. Well, thank
Yep.
you everybody so much for joining us. So like I said at the top of the show, we're going to talk about the 24-hour charity event that we put on. It was a heck of a time. We had to break up in 3 parts. Oh, there's somebody.
Yeah.
There.
We had some kind of special people. So let's bring it on.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Big G?
We know that guy.
We
The
know that guy.
caveman is hibernating tonight.
Yeah.
He is on the chat. And it
Let me ask you something. Who is the caveman? What does he do?
what does he do? Yeah.
What does he do?
Yeah, it's Barnsey.
Oh,
So Nathan Barnes, he goes by Barnsey. So if I say Barnsey, not Barney, don't say Barney. That's a triggering thing for
Barnsey.
him.
oh, okay.
Barnsey.
Sorry, because your handle for me, your handles, it's got on the S. So
Mhm.
the only thing that I can read is Nathan Barnes. So now we're
Yeah.
going to call you Barnsey. Sorry, my fault.
Barnsey. No, it's okay. That's a buddy of mine.
Nice,
So
nice beer.
we have again, let's talk about that 24-hour stream. Nico, you madman. I don't know how you pulled it off. I know it was pizza and cola. You
Kawabonga.
Cowabunga, you did the full 24 hours, and that was incredible. I don't know how you did it. Obviously, you are not human. And then Nate, you spent over 20 hours also on the stream. So awesome work from
21.
everybody. So many people. We had awesome guests. A big round of applause to everybody. Stubbs, you're absolutely right. It was a heck of a time. The charity we rose money for was for Child's Play. They help kids in hospitals get like video games and presents who aren't able to celebrate the holidays or just in general. I mean, the charity goes all year long, but we did it for the holiday season. And if you look up into the corner here, right above my head, there is a QR code. Now that QR code is going to bring you directly to the charity. So it's still open. It's going to be open for a little while longer. We did have a goal and we were able to smash that goal out of the park. We're all very proud of that.
Sorry that I got you, but I think that this this moment deserves this.
Yes, big round of applause.
For all the community who was involved.
Yes, and it was a big community event. It's like I said it a few times. It's like Gfpf put on a block party, and everybody from all parts of the community joined us. We were joined by the Toy Mercs, joined by Don and the Ravens crew. We had special guests. We had Lenny from Hasbro. We had Jared Sir Dark, which was awesome. He kicked off our top 100. So plenty of guests. I apologize if I forget anybody. There were a lot. All 3 parts of the stream are on our YouTube page now. So go look at what we accomplished. Go have some fun. It was a great time. We will be doing this annually, so we're very excited to be able to do that. It's a big goal of ours. Hopefully next year will be even bigger and better. I talked enough. Go ahead, Nico.
I got a freaking crazy idea at this moment.
Oh no, Nico and his ideas. This is what got us into this place to begin with.
What is it?
Wait, it's going to be Friday, 4th of December, 2026. I'm going to start advertising it now. Friday the 4th, 2026, 24-hour stream again. You got 1 year.
All
you
right.
got 1 year to start sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Save up
Take
your
lots
sleep
of
for
naps
that
now.
one. Yeah, lots of naps now. Yeah.
Start your Rocky training montages
Yes.
to prepare.
I want to see him chase the chicken.
Right. I'm gonna eat it when I catch it.
Right.
I want to say something. Big shout out to Juan. Wait, there he goes.
Yo.
Great shout out to Juan. Juan joined to the stream during my 2 a.m. to my 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
Yeah,
We were speaking. Yeah, we were speaking all the night about pictures, about shows, about a lot of nerdy stuff, and it was maybe some kind of improvised, but it was freaking amazing because
that was fun.
the idea was not to have like a closed community. The idea was to open the doors to everyone who wants to join, to share a bit of time, to speak. It was, as Kay said, it was people from the Ravens crew, people from Toy Mercs, people from Toy Photography Told. It was Trevor Williams, it was Jesse Firesane. There was a lot of people here, all for the same cause, to bring some kids some joy to the holiday. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
H, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about this stream, man? Any highlights you want to talk about? Anything specific?
Man, it feels
Yeah, it
like
was
a
a good
fever
time.
dream. I'm still like, did that actually happen?
Mm-hmm.
Because at one point I was up for 31 hours, so I was just a zombie, basically.
I legitimately try to get you to engage in conversation, and it's like the eyes were open, but nobody was home. You're literally just zoned out. It's like you were asleep with your eyes open. I was like, hey,
Basically.
H, how do you feel about that? He's like, what? Huh?
I was like, oh god, no, not me.
Are we live? Are we live?
I felt like that kid that got caught sleeping in class.
Right? Get yelled
Oh,
at,
no.
you get put in front of class. Jamie, you hopped in for a little while. How'd you feel about the stream? Did you get to catch any of it?
Yeah, it seemed like every time I was on, it was Nico talking. No, it was really cool. Like it seemed like it seemed like every time I got on, there was somebody new, there was something different. It was a completely different conversation. To be able to have that much time and that many different conversations over 24 hours, that was fantastic, man. And I've went back and kind of skipped through some of this stuff and listened to it again. Just cool, man. Just really, really cool the way it went together. And being mostly unscripted and just shooting at the hip and just talking like family, like, we're just a whole bunch of nerds doing the same thing. I mean, we're all kind of interested in the same stuff. It was just great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. Stubbs, you joined us for a little while, didn't you? Didn't you hop in?
Yeah, towards the end, I jumped on for a little while, but I had it running the entire time in the background while I was doing stuff around the house and everything. So I watched it all,
Yeah.
except for a few hours I fell asleep. But
Hey,
it was a good time.
Yeah, you
Really
stayed up
good time.
almost the whole time with us too. But yeah, it was a great time. I just, this is our first show back from that. The boys and I talked about it. I mean, even after the stream was over, we talked maybe for another hour about how jazzed up we were. It was really fun, and we're looking forward to doing it again next year. So stay tuned for that. Obviously, we got a whole nother year to go, but who knows what else can happen in the meantime.
December 4th.
December 4th. Yeah, Nico just wrote it in stone. So mark our calendars and commit, because that's what we're doing. Thanks, Nico.
Don't hate me.
Oh my goodness. Well, you see it here first, boys.
There, it's in writing.
Yep. All right, Nico. So we talked about the stream. You want to hop in some news?
Let's do it. Before we got another new people on the chat who's like appearing from the nothing, like Galactic. Let me say it properly because I know he loves how I say it. We got Galactic Misfits.
How's it going, Eric?
Yeah, we got
What's up, buddy?
Stevie. What up, bro?
Yo.
I think, yeah, there he goes. No, wait. This is a huge no.
Juan?
No,
That's a bad idea.
that's a bad idea because maybe now
If
I
we
want
can
to
be
do it.
Sponsored by Red Bull, would you do it, Kay?
No. Yes, please. Give me all the Red
Okay.
Bull and I'll say, but as long as you need me for, I'm there.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Yeah, I
It
might.
didn't work for me.
Okay.
I drank 4.
Yeah, for the whole stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's light work for me. I had like 7 or 8.
Oof.
It was a little insane.
I ate like 4 pizzas during the stream and like 2 bottles of Pepsi.
You didn't really eat those pizzas. You definitely inhaled them.
Yeah.
They went down faster than that you could blink. It was kind of insane. It almost looked like
vacuum.
Scooby-Doo eating a giant sandwich. It was like,
Yeah.
It sounds like when Nico hits his vape.
just like that. It's just like that.
Now, if you want, we can proceed to the news.
Yeah, let's do the news. So on our shows, I like to cover some news. On the After Dark show, I like to cover more of the uncommon action figure lines or stuff that's like third party or anything like that or not well known. So on the screen right now, we have something that's up for pre-order. This is on 5K Toys. I like to go with 5K Toys and some of the other websites. They kind of cover the stuff specifically. So we're gonna take a look here at this Medi Toys 1/10 Death Knight. He is gonna be $99 plus shipping. Now I don't think it's terrible. We're gonna get into some images of this. Love to hear your thoughts on the chat. So this guy is 1/10 scale. He has an alternate head, a cool helmet, a bunch of hands, and cool weapons. I think that's one thing that's lacking right now is the variety of weapons we get in some of these action figures. There's just not enough, and I like all these melee weapons. Your guys' first thoughts. So let's start with, Jamie, how do you feel about this type of stuff, man?
That was one thing I was thinking. The weaponry is awesome. That one that looks like a claw, like that is crazy. The detail, yeah, that is awesome. Personally, I don't like the 1/10 scale just because everything that I do is 1/12, but you can usually kind of play around with your shots to get them to look right, just get them in the right spot. But otherwise, no, man, that's good.
Force perspective, it's your best friend.
Yeah.
You also make a great frost giant.
Yeah. See, 1/10 scale is right in line with what I like. I am the McFarlane guy on the panel, which are all 7-inch, and 1/10 is really close to that. So,
Right.
this head right here reminds me of the Joker.
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
Batman related in any way?
Oh yeah.
I don't believe this is Batman related, but that
That
head right
reminds
there.
me, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So I love the colors on this. They pop like crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. I love this.
And that blue
Looks
really
amazing.
stands out, or the teal. That is really good.
Look at that.
I like the detail on that, yeah. The wraps
I mean,
on it.
I am assuming that those pictures, or at least
Wow.
a part of
Oh,
those
it's
pictures
glow in
are
the dark?
renders, right?
No, I believe these are all actual images. What all they did here is they deleted the background and gave us solo figure shot. I believe these are not renders.
If you get a 1/10 figure with that level of detail for $99, damn good deal.
Damn good deal. Here's that claw, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's just
That'd be
tough.
cool if it opened.
It's because it's so different from most of the stuff that you see. You know, it's always a sword or a sig. Man, that's not just cool.
Not
That's
only
good.
the type of weapon, about the details. Like you got a sword that it's like wrapped in like wire or clothes. That things over
Yeah.
the weapon makes a difference too.
I keep seeing this stuff lit up. Do you, I gotta see if there maybe
It
there's
almost
lights in
looks like
this, or
Glow in the dark paint.
yeah, right. There's something about it because that definitely is lit up. Unless that's just the paint and they executed it at that
Unless
high
it's
level.
UV
That looks like
paint.
it's glowing.
Could be UV paint too. Maybe they have a UV light on it.
I don't
Yeah,
think that
that
the
could be.
eyes close up by batteries, because if you had like different heads and different and the thing with the horns is a helmet, maybe not like lighted. But anyways, looks pretty damn good.
Yeah. You know what? The articulation on this actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but articulation always looks good in the photos.
That's true.
You know, once you get it in hand and you try it, you're like, what the Jesus, you know, but
And you snap an arm off. Yeah.
exactly.
Why do you? Why can put you like in the picture and you look at the figure and the figure look at you like laughing? Like, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can-
So.
Sorry, there are some like details or description on the same page.
No.
Like-
This is all you get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
I'm curious about the feet because it brings a different pair of feet.
The one.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
articulation.
Yeah. Right here.
That's all articulated.
I think this is just showing that it's unarmored. There's no like this is without the greaves on the bottom here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you can probably take off the other armor pieces.
Yeah, I wonder if that, you can strip the figure
Ooh.
down a little bit. Actually, let's go through this again real quick. Maybe those do come off, and there's a picture without them on. Yeah, it's right here. You can see that has the armor on it, which would actually limit your articulation. Maybe there's a picture with the. Maybe there isn't, but maybe these do come off. That would be cool if they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting that they wouldn't show that if it does, though.
Well, they do look like they're kind
I-
of floating there.
I freaking loving the detail on the knees, because
Yeah.
the knees they
Yeah.
look like they have no skin or flesh. It's like the knees like bare bone.
Yeah, and the joint actually looks decent
Cover up
there.
that joint. Yeah.
Looks like a real joint.
Jimmy. Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Man, I love
Awesome
the
looking
detail.
figure.
I hope it's not a huge line when I go into another black hole.
Well, Many Toys does put out a lot of really good stuff. I like this photo. This one's really cool.
Yeah.
Great work. Well, if you're
Amazing.
interested in this figure, like I said, it's the Death Knight Frostbone. Go on to 5K Toys right now and you can get your pre-order deposit. It's $15, and your second payment is $84 plus shipping. Estimated release in the second quarter of 2026. So if you're interested in stuff like this or you really want to go get it, Joker Eyes Lich King, yeah. Hey, I don't care what anybody says about the Joker Eyes stuff. If you don't like it, don't buy it, okay? Don't. You know what? We're past the 15-minute mark. If I drop a couple F-bombs, it's warranted, all right?
The sun is setting low, real low, big guy.
Yes. Okay. Woo-sa. Before I
Wow.
throw up the watch, what you gonna say? We can move on to the next figure. How about that, folks? All right. Moving on.
Ooh.
Dan literally just triggered me on that. Another figure.
He's
from
not
Many
even
Toys.
on and he can do it.
Yeah, he knows better. He just knows the way it is. Okay. Still more Many Toys. They are awesome. We actually covered a few of their figures in the past. Here's another one. We got a red version of Demon Slayer Asura. Now, again, this is another figure by Many Toys. They have tons of stuff again packed in this box. If you want to go get it, it's going to be $125 plus shipping. So it's a little more pricey, but you're going to be able to get it in the first quarter of 2026.
And also you got
It also comes with a not Wolverine head sculpt, right?
Yeah, so we actually covered the blue version of this figure that had the same alternate,
right.
had the same alternate Wolverine head. That
Not
Wolverine
Wolverine.
head, not Wolverine. It's some guy that, like, you know, maybe they shaved the middle of their goatee to remind everybody that they kind of look like Wolverine.
He's just a big fan of Wolverine, like me.
Yeah, H. But yeah, we did cover the blue version of this figure, and that one has a skin tone version of not Logan or not Wolverine. But we're gonna go through this one also. Awesome figure. He looks pretty bulky. He is 1/12 scale, so he's gonna be more in line with your 6-inch figures, which is, I think, is really cool. I will say though, oh, it's a bloody version. See in there.
Ooh,
Am I tripping, or is that just straight up red right here?
Yeah, there it was just red.
That looks like he had a bad makeup session. That's why he's so angry.
He's like not Wolverine turned into the Red Hulk. I mean, the not Red Hulk.
Okay, now we get a banner. Not Wolverine.
Not Wolverine. Yep. Going through this. Yeah,
That looks insane, man.
I hit the wrong
It's crazy looking.
button.
I like the real hair headpiece.
Yeah. This is an awesome photo right here.
The cool
No,
thing is, I think, is
Back to
that,
real
that
hair.
real, yeah, but that real hair is not on the helmet, so you can put it with the helmet, without the real hair, and you can add the real hair like an accessory, so you got multiple looks.
I know this combination is a little odd looking, but I think it's cool. What are you guys' thoughts? Stop. Let's start with you, buddy.
To me, it just looks like he's covered in blood.
Yeah, right? He's like mutating.
You know,
There's a lot going on.
So much, isn't it? Right, Jamie?
I
I'm
like
like
this-
trying to find. There's every little spot is taking him. There's a lot going on.
I like this more than the blue one.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I'm not saying that the blue one is not good. I think for my kind of like perception of Wolverine, it makes more sense like a red demon because it's more like angry, or that color is more evocative to Wolverine, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But looks insane and has toe articulation. H.
Another look, another different head here. That's so cool.
I like the mask hanging from his like belt piece too.
Yeah.
The different Oni masks,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
almost like they belong to someone he defeated.
Right. That's his. Those are his trophies.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, look at that. We've seen like 3 or 4 different versions of this character with the same box. It's insane.
You can do so many different shots with this.
Yeah.
That's why
Stubbs, you like this kind of stuff?
I
love this. I think this looks great.
Mm.
I'm going to bring some controversy. It's the same sculpt than the blue one, but in red, or has some difference between the bodies?
I had to pull up the other
Pretty
figure.
sure it's
Maybe I can grab it. Find it.
I
Real
think
quick on here.
it's a good question. I think.
Let me see if I can find it. You know, have me searching. Here he is, right here. Looks like it's the same.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's
This is the
Just different
same.
colors.
The headpiece is the same.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, I think that red looks better.
Yeah, the
I
red
kinda
does
like
look
the blue.
better.
The red's definitely better.
What about you,
I mean,
Jamie?
You can.
I
do
like the
both.
blue.
You like the blue?
Yeah.
Oh, the
You
head
can do-
sculpts are
you-
different.
Yeah, but you can do both and say like there's like one good and one bad.
At least they come with different head sculpts, because this one has like the half face, and the other one
Yeah.
had a the broken horns, and it's a little bit different. So at least there are some differences between the two, and I think maybe the weapons might be a little bit different too, because I think this is different on this one
Yeah,
than it was on the other one.
The weapons were different because the other one has like a dent sword going out, and this is more like a katana looking sword.
Mm. So there are some differences, which is good.
Okay.
I wonder if
They
it's the
both
same
look
price.
cool,
So this is 116 plus shipping. What was that last one?
120,
125 plus shipping.
125.
So the blue one's actually cheaper, but this kit is included with this.
Yeah,
one.
right.
And with
And the
the,
other one,
included in the
you need
blue?
to get that. The other one, you need to get that kit by
Separately.
a separate.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That makes
okay.
sense.
So you pick what you like. Hey, you know what? Vote down in the chat, red or blue. Just put it, red or blue. Doesn't need to be about the figure. Just if you like red or blue, just put it down there. You vote. Okay.
Let's do it a poll. So not score Wolverine red, blue. So the poll is on the chat, people. So you can go and vote on the poll.
Yeah, just
Go
for
vote.
funsies.
It's interesting that they're making different scales.
That is interesting too. I agree. Why is this one 1/10 and the other one's 1/12?
Yeah, that's kind of
I
a weird
wonder.
choice.
Maybe they're trying to get suckers like me to go buy their 7-inch figures. You know.
Oh, so you
And then those
got
turtles are 1/18th, right? That they make? Or are they 1/12?
the Messi Toy are 118, but it's not the same brand. This is Meritoy. The other one is Messi Toy with an
Oh,
S.
okay. My bad.
You say the one that comes with the like the pieces of the street as standing posers, and you make like a puzzle. You make the whole street.
No, the ones I'm talking about, they're sort of like this, like samurai looking.
Oh,
Okay.
the new ones that just recently came out. I know what you're talking about. I think it might be Medi Toys. I think you're correct.
Okay, my mistake. So
They have a bunch of like I've seen them recently. They are highly articulated. They look excellent.
There's so many different new turtles coming out
Yeah, it's
constantly.
actually
Keep track.
yeah.
Too many.
So we get a result here. 67% of the people in the chat say that they love the red not Wolverine, and one
And-
person say that he loves the blue one.
You know what?
Shame-
You one
shamey.
person. You're not alone. You might have been the only person that voted for blue, but Jamie's with you guys. Okay. To segue into our next action figure, I know Gannon hates clowns almost as much as I do, but we're gonna cover some clowns. Killer Clowns
Yeah.
from Space.
Nice.
If anybody is a fan of Killer Clowns from Space, not my thing, but
Great movie.
Mezco Designer Series Mega Scale Rudy Doll. This is going to be a 15-inch figure. This thing is massive. Are you anybody here fans of these figures, or you guys mentioned? I've never seen the movie. Maybe I'm just
Oh man.
a young boy who knows. I don't know.
I recommend it.
Yeah,
I
you
like
gotta watch.
clowns.
It's not even scary.
I
Okay,
don't care.
okay.
Yeah.
Shame on you, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm glad you don't have the boo button because. that would hurt
Oh,
my
you see
feelings.
this one?
I've never seen it either. Sorry. Sorry.
See, Jamie, you're not alone on this one either. Thank you for being with me. So
It's,
you know
it's
what?
one of those. It's one of those stupid guilty pleasure type movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's so dumb. It's good. You know what I mean? So, but I'd recommend watching it at least once.
So here's a picture of it. What it looks like. It's a mega figure with sound.
With
What?
sound? That's interesting.
You would
No.
love to have like some kind of weird laughing. So in the middle of the night, suddenly it's like.
Yeah, and then it would be burned and thrown away. Just no.
Yeah, it requires a battery. I wonder what it says. I wonder what like
First time that
what
thing talked to me,
voice
it'd be
message
gone.
says. Yeah,
Probably
gone,
some
right?
probably some quotes from the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't-
makes sense.
So it's gonna cost you $102, but you know it's Mezco for one, and then it's a 15-inch mega figure that has voice lines in it. So, yeah, not for me, but if anybody is interested in Killer Clowns from Outer Space or Mezco, you might be interested in this. I wonder if Gannon is gonna pick this up.
Is it just the one clown? Because there's a few of them in the movie.
It's just this one.
Just this one.
This is the second that Mezco made, but this is in a new scale. The other one is like a regular 110 or 112.
Okay.
tell you what, this sculpt is insane. It's highly detailed. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
But if you go into the scale, it's like 15 inches. You got a lot of room to make like proper sculpting.
Yeah, that's true.
I will be disappointed if you make like a huge figure and you make a crappy sculpt. It will be like,
Yeah, right. Ganon says, I'm under your bed about to stab you.
What's with that Price is Right price there? 101.99.
Yeah, 101.99. It gives them an excuse to give you a discount. It gives them $100.
Ganon, next year you'll have a new clown to take up all of your Halloween shots.
Right.
yeah.
It's big.
On the
So it
November
does
100
say-
from October will be full of clowns again.
It does say right here, Rudy features sound effects that crank up the extraterrestrial mayhem, low guttural clown laughs, and a mix of classic clown style sounds, including a horn honk, rubber chicken squeak, cartoonish hammerhead, and a wacky wah effect. Each one adds an extra layer of playful menace to this towering trickster. Burn that thing to the ground right now. Get it out of here. It needs to go
Just
back
make
to outer
it go
space.
away.
Get
I
out of here.
will pay the $100 to make like the
Oh my gosh. That is absolutely insane. I hate this. Anybody buys it, I don't know. I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it. I have a Deadpool talking head and I do never turn that thing on. Ever.
Best month of photography.
You mean
Yeah.
Art the Clown photography?
Yeah,
or Pennywise.
I'm okay with Pennywise. I hate Art the Clown. Actually, no, I lied. I hate Pennywise too. I don't want to see either one of them.
I've seen
Anyway.
enough of all of them.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. I think Ganon is too. The last action figure I want to cover, and it's one I'm very excited about, and we kind of mentioned Scary Clown Month. Ganon, yep. We kind of touched on Batman a little bit earlier with the other figure kind of having a Joker-looking head sculpt, but InArt is making Batman Arkham Origins. They did awesome job with Christian Bale Batman. They recently showed off the Catwoman that you can go for pre-ordering. That's from Dark Knight Rises, and then that's what's her name? I can't even think of her name at the top of my head. What's the actress'
Anne
name?
Hathaway?
Anne Hathaway. Yep. Thank you, H. That she has an awesome head sculpt, and now they're moving into the video game stuff. And I tell you what,
Wow.
this figure right here.
Wow.
Wow, that's sweet.
So it has not been like they just announced it today, at least on Toy Newsy. It's not available for pre-order. It's gonna go live on December 12th. So if you want this figure,
So tomorrow, for me.
December 12th, yep, it's gonna be, if you're in the US, wherever you're at, I don't know, but for me it's 2 days from now. You're gonna want to go to this Friday. Yep. So the scale on this, it's 1/12.
Oh, nice.
So, but we're gonna
That's
go through
gonna
some.
go fast.
Yeah, it is. Compared to the Bell, I have not seen this scale compared to the Bell. I want scale. That's a rhyme. 2 interchangeable head sculpts, a wired cape, 10 interchangeable hands, 8 accessories, and 1 base. So we're gonna go through some of these pictures. I'm gonna get everybody's thoughts on this. Man, I haven't bought any InArt Batman, but this might be the one.
Wow.
They all
yeah.
and I'm jealous I don't have any of them. But woo-wee. InArt, man, 2026 is kicking off right with this guy. It's stuff like InArt and LPZZ that is going to shake the core
Wow,
of
that is
the
cool
Action
shot.
Figure Foundation, I think. Oh my goodness. I mean, look
Yeah,
at
it
this
has.
stuff. I haven't seen all these photos. This looks incredible. So you got this showcases like his more neutral face, and here's his grimace. That looks freaking
Yeah, buddy.
epic. Look at that. Looks like a statue.
Yeah, it
Yep.
does.
So much detail on this, dude. You can get showing off the cape here.
Even the cape, I mean, it just looks so.
And it's
put
wired,
together,
right?
man.
You said it was wired?
Yeah.
Wowza. It's like we're looking at a brand new car. I think this is sculpted in his hand. This little explosive ball.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that's sculpted in. So you don't have to worry about losing it.
I'd
Yeah,
be
this
so
looks-
disappointed if the posability wasn't like if the articulation wasn't as good as these pictures show. What I'm really impressed with is that some of those positions they've had him in, and he's standing so well.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's centered that way, you know, because he looks like a blocky figure. So it seems like one that you could get to stand in these positions without too much fight.
Well, that's what I was saying before. The
Ooh.
pitches always look so great with the articulation, and then you get it in hand, and it's like, oh man, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, there has been precedent set by companies that will edit the figure stands out of their photos to make the figure look better. But there are other companies like Jada with their bigger figures. Like they just showed E Honda recently, and we've seen like Blanca. Actually, you can put him in a 1 foot pose, and he'll actually hold his balance. So there are companies that are taking that into consideration. I'm hoping InArt is also going to do that because these poses, like Jamie said, they look, I mean, immaculate, and the amount of articulation you can have with a figure like this is somewhat bulky. Like that kneeling pose, oh my goodness, that's like next level stuff. So InArt is really elevating their game. These, I mean, holy smokes!
I hear you, Eric. Exactly. I know that
We
one's
got-
got me.
We got some opinion from another universe. You want me to share it?
Yes, sir.
Is it the Christian Bale Batman says, "Ooh"?
Yeah, this looks immaculate.
Yeah.
This looks like the cinematic they used where Batman's fighting Deathstroke in the shipyard. I don't know if anybody's seen that. If you haven't, go watch that cinematic. It's epic. This man, I'm in all over this. Like I said, I've been really jealous about everybody else getting the Christian Bale Batman. This might be a must-have for me. You all on the same boat? You all are gonna get this?
Yeah. Do I want it? Yeah. That
Do you
is
need it?
amazing,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Do
I'll
I need
probably
it?
get it.
Yeah, I think I do.
Because
So
technically, that's still Kevin Conroy Batman, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
He's my favorite, so I have to buy it now.
I mean, he's the best.
I talked myself into it.
So right now
Ow.
you can actually go if you this says right here you want to stay ahead of the drop, you can go RSVP now for early notifications. This is the website. I just copied that URL. It was on that page and brings you right to this page. I do want to highlight as a disclaimer that the product availability, this is not going to be in the US, so it'll be shipping from overseas to get here. And if you let this get to like eBay or a third-party website, you're going to be paying a premium if you want to get this figure. So if this is something you want, you're going to want to RSVP it early. You're going to want to be on the pages refreshing wherever you can think you can buy it. I'm sure there's other websites you might be able to buy it from. It might be on Big Bad Toy Store or some of the other places. So wherever you frequent, try to find this figure if you definitely want to go get it. And do not wait.
Toys Metaverse, like 5K, Hobby Genki, places like that. Those kind of overseas stores.
Yeah, so December 12th. Do not be late. All right. Well, that's going to be it. The news will be a little long, but those are going to be wise words from Wise World. And we're going to continue the show. But we'll throw it back to you guys. Well, me too, because I'm here. Right?
Quack, quack. Bring me that clown from outer space to make like quack, quack.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Well, you know what? Everybody shows up for these weekly episodes, and we like to do something very fun for all of us. We're going to critique some photos. So, GFPF critique happens on the After Dark show. Nico, let's start rolling through some photos.
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. We also are making a live critique. So if you want some picture of you be criticized by us, but in a good way, you can send it to our Instagram account or whatever, like Zach, H, me, Stubbs, and we can put it on live so we can criticize you in a good way. So you can like see how you can improve your pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Happy to critique, man.
And speaking of critiques, I'm going to leave a little bit of an Easter egg for you guys. I'm not going to announce anything, but we do have a special announcement coming up surrounding critiques. So stay tuned for that for more news. Just to keep you guys on the hook. But let's go ahead and do some photos. I'm excited for this.
Okay, so the first one.
All right, who is this by?
This is by TGV Vong.
DGV. All right, who wants to start? Yeah, you know what? Stubbs, let's throw it to you, buddy.
I love the setup. All the crates and stuff in the background. And the colors are just popping off of Wolverine so well. I'm loving this shot.
Jamie?
Yeah, I as far as the critique goes, I would have maybe put some atmosphere in there to try to make it look more like a warehouse, to kind of just take some of the brightness out. Otherwise, I mean, it is a fantastic shot. And the one what is it thing that comes up off of his eye over on his right side, our left, you kind of lose it in the background. So maybe I would have put a little more light there, just to let those two things kind of pop out a little bit more. But the setup is fantastic. I love the feel of it.
Yeah, I think for me, the one thing I really like about the shot is the figure that's under it's our left hand. Like you can see that the box is like has kind of taken over his body, and his arm is like stuck into that box. It's into the background, so it's a really good detail there. And he actually did it with the other figure on the right side too. But yeah, I agree. Definitely could use a little bit of aerosol atmosphere or something. They gave it like he just got done destroying these guys, and it's that still, you know. It's a good shot though. Awesome shot. Love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a critique. It's something that I will make different. I will put Wolverine in a more like aggressive pose. Like he's just out of fighting with those two guys. Maybe like more like, I don't know how to say. Like more aggressive, more low, and with the arms more open. Maybe like just
more crouched.
Yeah, something like waiting to a new. Yeah, and maybe like waiting to a new enemy come out from one of those boxes, like an expectation of a new attack.
Yeah, right.
That, it's like amazing picture, and I'm agree with the thing with the like the wind of the eyes. Maybe if you put some kind of more rim light on that wind, it will separate from the dark background. Just
I would have pulled Logan a little more closer to the camera and pulled the camera back, so that wing would have been like in that window frame.
Yeah.
Just to give it that outline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, without losing the
great
body.
shot.
That's a good eye. Alrighty. Thank you, TG Vine. Make sure you go follow all these people on Instagram if you aren't already. Ooh.
This one is by MW Forrester.
Nico, you start with this one.
I will love to see. I mean, I'm going to give you some context. During our 24-hour stream, we got Trevor, an amazing photographer that takes the picture for Mythic Legions. And he told us about the try to crop and focusing on the action, maybe cropping on the character to see more of the character who is like intended to be the principal stuff on the picture. I am agree with that, but I told you to Kay, I think the other day in some internal like picture sharing, I'd love to have more context on the picture. So for me, this picture is great. I would love to see a little bit more of the room, like don't cutting on those doors, on those windows on the background, like having more of the scene to understand what's happening on the surroundings. That's for me. I think the picture is great. I love, but when I say I love, I don't know, I can say it like strong enough. I love all those little rats going everywhere on the floor. It's like, yeah, I need like a full pack of like 50 of those rats. I love it. What about you, Ancient H? I'm seeing you watching the picture like, oh.
For me, there needs to be a little more depth between those windows and the door, because it kind of looks like the doors are just opening from the window in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's just my perspective.
No,
But
you're
I love
right.
the lighting.
What about
Nico's
you,
point.
Jamie?
The one
If you-
rat by the door, it kind of looks like it's crushed between the door and the wall.
I
Yeah.
see that.
I hadn't even seen that, man. That's a good catch. But I'm with you. I like how the focus is where you can see some of the rats on the floor, and then they're like the foreground of them are blurry, and then you see where they're focused in with him, and then they go back out. That's such a really good. That's just really good. I like what that focus is. And another thing, I really like the lighting on this one. I like how bright it is. It would be very easy to take this shot with that kind of look and make it dark, but this really makes that pop a lot better. There's not a lot that I would have changed on this. I think, yeah, backing up just a little bit to where you would have seen the full peaks of the windows would have also given that a little more depth from the doors. But that would be just kind of a minor thing for me.
No, yeah, you're right. Another thing that I see, maybe, and this is more like a artistic decision, maybe to put more, let's say, like background behind the background, like more like some of the sky or wood, something like that. It's outside those windows.
Yeah.
But that's more like an artistic choice.
Yeah, one thing I would comment on is just to be careful. It's not more of a critique, it's more of just something to be careful of. There's a lot of color that's on your figure that's similar to your background. So just be careful with like the crown, his whatever, that neck piece, his arm even, or the sword. It's similar to like the edge or the frame of the window. So just be careful with that type of coloring. You have good lighting on this photo. And it actually doesn't blend in hardly at all, but it's just something to be mindful of when you're doing that. We actually kind of saw that with the Wolverine, where the background was blue and there's some blue on the figure. You just gotta be careful that they blend and kind of they're not separated enough from the background. But the lighting is done really well here. But it's something I just want to highlight because it's actually something I struggle with sometimes with my photo, where my figure actually blends into the background and you don't know what's what.
Yeah, it can throw the context off for sure.
Yeah, it can.
Okay. Next. Oh, okay. We don't have a next one yet. Give me 1 second. I will choose next one.
I loved your panicked. Oh.
Well, it's tough now because Instagram has limited the hashtag,
Right.
so we're still trying to find ways around it. Bear with us in doing that. The best way to do it is actually collaborate with the page and leave a comment, maybe, or put it in the description of your caption.
I noticed that if you, as soon as you post your photo, go in and leave a comment with your hashtags, and then pin it so it's your top comment.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I think it's you can still like kind of get in on the list of hashtags.
That's a good idea.
And the other thing that is happening that I'm hating from Instagram, it's when you use hashtags and you search for the hashtag, the result of the search goes out of order. So it doesn't.
It's always done that.
No, before you can when you search a hashtag, it put the last ones on the top, and it was like from the last one to the first one. Now it's messing around, so you can have like a hashtag that is maybe posted yesterday, and the next one is from 3 months ago, and the next one is from a week ago. So it's kind of mess on the orders.
Yeah.
But we got another couple of images here. Alrighty. This is by Lost Signal.
Wow.
One thing that I can say and maybe there's another guy who's going to say the same, is I don't know how you can pose a figure with those high heels. Every time that I see a figure with heels, it's like, it's going to fall. It's going to fall.
I have an idea on how he pulled it off on this one. You see how this our right, that foot is off the bottom of the frame?
Yeah.
Maybe they use sticky tack to get her to stand there.
Oh no, yeah. Maybe you can do that, or you can put a stand. But I mean, with the new
like a
Catwoman,
little single foot stand.
mm-hmm. But the new Catwoman, the inner one from Anne Hathaway, those heels are like high heels, and I don't think that on the part of the foot that you got like more surface, it has like a peg hole. I don't know.
Maybe in the front.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Flip. This is another great shot. I mean, you can go through the page of Lost Signal and see any of his shots, and any of those is a like, boom, amazing picture.
Yeah,
Jamie,
he
you have
does
any
good work.
comments on this one?
Yeah, my only critique, I think, would be that the fact that just in photography alone, you don't want to cut off anybody's limb. So cutting off the toe down there, I probably wouldn't have. I would have backed that out just enough to get the full foot in there. Maybe not cropped it where it was cropped. And then I probably would have put some of the lighting from the background on her right arm on the underneath to make that little more believable, because that's a lot of light coming from behind her, but you don't see it reflected anywhere. And I think the only place where you would really miss it is on the bottom part of her right arm. I would have found a way to light that up with that background color a little bit. Otherwise, that's a beautiful photo.
Even the lighting on her hair on the left side, I would have matched that as well. But yeah.
Stubbs, what are your thoughts on this one, man?
I kind of have to agree with Jamie with the lighting. If he got some kind of rim light around her a little bit, just to separate it somewhat and give it a little bit more light to her, it would have been a lot better. But it's an excellent photo altogether. I mean, and the cutting off of the foot part, you know. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But it's a great shot.
Here?
I think it's one of the Watchmen figs.
Yeah, I see Spectre from this Dicey Direct.
Yeah.
It was right there in my head. I'm like, man, I know that, and I could, it's exactly what it is.
The one thing I would say that it's a great photo. I like it. But that like lens flare in the top left hand corner almost is like blinding to your figure. Like my eyes going to that, and I want to be able to look at the figure. I think if you were to take that out, and what Jamie was saying with using the lighting from the fire behind her, maybe even having a little bit of atmosphere behind her. I see there's a little bit of haze back there, but that like flare, because where it's at, it should reflect on her hair or something. If it's behind her head, there's no rim lighting coming from that light source or whatever that is. If that's a window behind her or whatever it is happening there, there's no light source on the back of her head where that light is coming from. So it's almost either have a little bit of backlighting on her head, or in my opinion, you could just remove it. And I think you have a really solid photo, because it's almost like invading on her head. That's just my opinion.
It may be part of the background too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to still speaking about our 24-hour stream, because we got such an incredible guest. One of those was Jesse Firesen, and he told us some kind of secrets of his edition. And he was speaking about those kind of flares, when you can put the flare, but you don't have to have like the actual flare. You can leave the flare out of the frame and only like show the light bleeding of the flare. So you can have the flare without having the actual flare on the frame, and you get the effect of the light bleeding, but you don't get distracted by that amount of light on the picture.
That's a good point, Nico.
Yep. But maybe, as Sage said right before, maybe that flare is part of the background, like another explosion or something like that. So, but you can always like try to avoid those kind of distracting, like huge light sources to focus on the character. And also, I'm super agree with the thing of the rim lighting. Maybe more rim lighting from the explosion, like red or yellow or orange, may like separate the figure and don't have it like that dark, because the suit of the figure is dark, it's black, so you need to show some details. So maybe like trying to show up these details with a tiny red light with a snoot and trying to then edit it in layers, so show those parts only, maybe more like separated from the.
Still an excellent photo as is. I
was going to say, even with all of those critiques that we just said, when you first put the photo up, the first thing I said was, whoa, because it's really cool.
Yeah.
But then when you start really looking into it, you think, well, how could I have done it different, or what would I have done different or better? It doesn't mean that it was a bad photo at all. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of what Jamie just said, when we're doing our critiques, it's not like, oh, this photo sucks and we hate it and we like, oh, you should throw it in the bin and never post it. The idea is that we're giving our input on what we would have done differently ourselves, or things that we're seeing that, different eyes help, right? So it's not you have a bad photo. That photo from Lost Signal was fantastic. There's just some things that we notice as individuals that maybe we would have done differently. It's not a poor reflection on you. So if we get one of your photos up here, first of all, you volunteer for it, and that's another thing.
Tips and tricks than anything.
Tips and tricks, exactly, H. We try to get people that are willing participants in the critique, and we do try to give you a little bit more advice. And by no means are we experts. It's just stuff that we're seeing and experience, okay? So I just want to put that out there for anybody that's like, oh, these guys are dicks. No.
We still love your work.
Yeah, we love your work.
We got 3 more pictures, right?
Awesome.
But I want to make like a break with after the next one, so we can see what the people in the crowd can see what we're talking about of trying to make with the critiques, right? So this one is from Schoolboy or Buddy Rod with this amazing figure from Fallout from McFarlane. This is the Elite Edition. I'm going to leave you this to you, Kate. I know you love that figure.
Yeah, so I actually wasn't able to get this one. I ended up buying the NCR Ranger instead, which I regretted. I wish I got this one. Awesome photo. I love the Dutch angle. I like that it gives it a little bit more of dynamic. I'm only going to point out one critique because I'm going to leave it the rest of the other guys. The one thing I like about the photo is that your ground looks really good. I like that it's practical. Where you have your background meet the ground, you should try to hide that with either some more dirt or those rocks that you have, or some shrub to match what's in your background, because you can see that hard line going across the ground there. It makes your photo look less believable. I understand it's an action figure, but it does break up your scene. Otherwise, that's the only thing I will mention about it. I like the photo overall. It's a great look of this figure. It's different than what I've seen from other people, and it does make you feel like you're in that world.
Yeah, I agree. You nailed it. The only thing really I would add would just be something to break up that line.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here's the pose. I don't know if Flip Mamba is still there, but I want to show something about the thing we try to make with our criticism, and it's about how we don't try to say, like Kay said before, we don't try to say, yo, your picture is shit, we don't like it. We try to say, this is your picture, and this is the thing that we will make different to make the picture be more like or realistic, or try to make more sense on the scene, something like that. So we're going to show. I am going to show, and I'm going to take the freedom to make it. I'm going to show 2 pics by Flip Collects. Yep. The first one, it will be the picture that he submits like a couple of weeks before.
Great example.
And we made some criticism about this, for example, of the wall, about the lighting on the top right, and how he can like be a little bit different, the same picture, and make it like I'm not sure to use the word better, but different in a better sense, right?
Just to improve it, make some adjustments.
Exactly. And a couple of days ago, he submitted more or less the same picture with a different edit. And this is the outcome.
Man,
this is the difference we try to like encourage you to do, to make improve your way to make the picture.
And we do this to each other all the time, where we will submit photos to each other. Hey, H, what do you think of this? Nico, what do you think of this? I recently just did that in the group. That's one thing that we do as the GFPF team. We will consult with each other. But to Nico just said, that photo from Flip Mamba, we had on the show. We all critiqued it. Jamie had mentioned that the background of the building could use an edge, so it makes it look like a building. One of us mentioned the lightning and the reflection of that. And here's a great before and after. Now, what he started with here on the left with the purple lightning in the corner, it's a good photo. It's not a bad photo. We made some simple suggestions to maybe help improve it or give it a different look or a little bit more dynamic or something that made a little bit more sense. And then he did this photo on the right. Jamie, what do you think about these differences and how do you feel about how he adjusted it?
So one of the things that he also took was allowing the character to be a little bit brighter, like he was where the lightning is, and taking that color and bringing it down into the figure. He did that too, showing that is a wall in the background, because in the other one we didn't quite know what was causing that hard line. And he did that also. And then I remember when he sent this back and said, these are the adjustments that I made. And I think I commented on there, whoa, you really listened to it, and that's beautiful. I think that the first one is an amazing shot. The second one just seems to make a little more sense in my head. Mm-hmm. So it's not that it's better or more right. It just makes more sense in my head looking at it.
And that's all we're trying to achieve. Go ahead, H.
Like Trevor said on the stream, man. He showed it. Just some you could take a shot that may not look, not that it looks bad, but it may not be exactly what you want, and do a few minor tweaks to it, and it looks like the after shot here.
But overall, Flips, you're nailing it, and we are happy.
Absolutely.
We are. I mean, we are like this is the part of the show when we are happy to the people listen to us, because as we already say, and we are going to keep repeating it, the idea here is to try to encourage you to make your work a couple of steps beyond and try to improve and try to make different things to go one step beyond each picture. And we're happy you did it and you listened to us. So thank you and keep on rocking, man.
Nico, let's give him a round of applause. Awesome.
Yeah, seeing all you guys improve is one of our favorite parts of doing this.
Yeah. And again, that's what we're all here to do for each other too. We're all trying to make each other better photographers. It's no hard feelings, it's all positive stuff. You have any more photos, Nico?
That was the last part of the criticism that I want to make that post to bring Flip to the table. And Flip say thank you guys, I really appreciate it. We appreciate you, Flip.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you, buddy.
You want to throw it to the chat maybe for the next 10 minutes and see if there's anybody in our chat that we haven't critiqued before that might want to do a critique? Nico?
Yeah, we can go a couple of minutes more. We are on the 1 hour mark. Yes.
Or do you want to wrap it up? I don't care what we do.
We can go for 1 or 2 minutes more. So anyone on the chat wants to be featured, bring it on.
Last call.
Yeah, last call, exactly. Is just GfPF, it is after dark. So we're getting ready to close the bar. All the bartenders and the owners gotta get together, start getting drunk privately. That's kind of what's happening. So last call for GfPF critiques. If you want your photo critique, you better get it in the fucking chat right now. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Can't stay here, exactly.
Wait. I got a new one. Wait. This is from Ready Player One and it's sent me by private, so we can do it.
Tryhard Tim also sent one.
Okay.
Where'd you send it, Tryhard Tim? Try sending Nico, because he's on the page right now. Or send it through the GfPF chat too.
Yeah. So where's here it is.
Nico, I just sent you Tim's.
Awesome.
Oh,
He
perfect.
sent it to me as well.
This is by
Juan?
Ready Player One.
All right.
It took
I
me a
love it.
second to see what was going on, and then once I did it, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Jamie, go ahead. Go ahead. Give us some thoughts on this one, man.
So the reason why it took me a second to get it is I didn't realize that was Rocket. It looked like somebody facing like something sitting there facing the other way. I thought there was like a dog or something with that hat on, looking at the tree. So it took me a second to realize that was Rocket with somebody's arm because he likes to collect those things. That is hilarious.
It's Bucky's arm.
It's
Yeah.
Bucky's
Yeah,
arm.
it's Bucky's arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I probably would have put a little more light on his face to
Yeah.
make his face pop so I knew exactly who it was right away. Because it took me a second to figure out who it was. But once I figured it out, that is hilarious.
Yeah, I would have probably done an overhead light on the right side. Almost
Yeah.
like a street light kind of coming in.
Yeah.
It would give that nice lighting on the face and the arm as well. And the rest of the body, I think. But I love the idea.
Yeah. My one comment is you have that kind of blue light, bright blue light that's on the right side in the middle of the photo or 3/4 up the photo. Like if that's say it's a light source that's on that barn, you could have that like reflect on either those goggles on the right side of Rocket's face or just behind him to give you a little bit of that rim light to help it break it up a little bit and give you a little bit more definition. And then to H's point too, if you had a front light, they'll highlight that face a little bit more. It won't look like a back of a dog's head looking at that tree.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's a funny joke. I'm only making fun or picking on you, not the photo, because it did kind of look at that, at first glance.
We're all blind, Juan.
Yeah. Stubbs, what are your thoughts on this photo, buddy?
I'm agreeing with everything. The first thing when the picture came up, first thing I was thinking is like, what is that? Then I realized it was Rocket holding the arm. If Rocket was lit up just a tad bit more, so you can actually see him, it would be like golden.
Mm.
But to play off what you were saying with like the light on the building behind him, you can actually use that to your advantage to get some kind of rim light off to the side to make it look like the lights in the photo behind him is actually working to his advantage. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Well, he did that on the Santa hat. If you look at the very
Yes,
tip of the hat,
he did it from the tree,
exactly,
side.
tree in the window. So he's already using the light sources in the photo to help light the figure. He did it on the car, like all that is in there. Just that blue light that you have there. If you use that, like you said, Stubbs, to get that rim light,
Yeah,
it would have took it next level.
yeah. Use it to like to make it look like it's lighting up that side of Rocket. It would have been golden, but it's a beautiful shot. I mean, overall.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that
I
he's
just think he
holding
needs to be
Bucky's
seen
arm
more.
is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I've said it, but I got to keep saying it. That is hilarious.
One that
Because
should
I can
be
just
your
hear him
Christmas
talking
card.
about it.
Okay, buddies, we got 2 more and we are done for today. So, next one from Tim. This is Try Hard Team.
I like that it's just the animals.
Yeah. It's
My
cool
only
to go on.
critique, I would have lowered the exposure just a tad on that background. So the polar bear stands out more because he kind of blends in certain areas. Not all of them completely, but just kind of random spots. But other than that, I love the idea.
I love the way that some people is trying to. I'm not saying that get rid from the figures and only use the props or accessories, because lately you got these animals like between quotes accessories, but using those animals to make like the main characters of the picture, it's cool because you have like another perspective of things happening. And I love the way he put some snow over the wolf, like it's real there. Nice detail on that. Stop. Jamie, thoughts about it?
I agree with the polar bear blending into the background. If anything, you could put that. Is it? I'm assuming the tree next to the wolf is fake. It's like, a prop.
Mm-hmm.
I would have put that behind the wolf, behind the polar bear,
Yeah.
to separate him from the background, so he's not blending in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as for props as a shot, I love that. I love when there's no figures and you just work with props, because the props themselves can be more fun to shoot. I've done a few shots in the past that just the props, and it's like so cool, so fun to do.
Yeah, and these animals are highly articulated too.
Yeah.
You know what's I'm glad you brought this photo up, because something that happened in the 24-hour stream when we were talking to Lenny is we brought up animals and how they deserve their own damn packs from G.I. Joe, and we kind of floated that idea to Lenny. Then we created a poll in the chat, because he actually wanted to ask you guys what you thought about animal packs, and we had an astounding, like it was 100%. Yes, we should absolutely have animal packs. So maybe sometime in the future, G.I. Joe will start doing animal packs
in 18 months. I think
GFP in 18 months. Yep. And if that happens, we Gfpf are going to take the credit.
Absolutely, we deserve a little bit of the kickback, right?
No, just send me samples. Just send me samples. I don't need any. Just send me.
Oh, absolutely.
Samples. Just send all of us samples to take photos of. We'll do that live. I don't care. Just that's all we want. We don't need the money. Just give us the freaking packs.
Just do a wolf pack and let us name each wolf.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. Your wolf.
Each wolf gets one of our names.
Yes, but like my wolf, H's wolf, and Ganon's wolf all need to be bald, no fur. Okay, H has some, but
the hair implants are working. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, maybe Ganon and I get rooted hair because we don't have any. So and Jamie too. Jamie needs it too. So there'll be 6 of us that have rooted hair, and there'll be one that isn't. That's H, and the other of us just wish we could. And you can remove it too, as like you said, Jamie, it'd be a wig. That's a great idea. So we'll kick that $1 million idea to G.I. Joe too. They can put it in an accessories pack for the animals.
If you want animal packs, drop Lenny the Samurai in the chat.
Lenny the Samurai.
Yeah. Okay, and last but not least, from Dash Rim.
Oh.
Yes.
May I please?
Please be yourself.
So, I love me some Dragon Ball, and Broly is one of my favorite villains in all of DBZ. And lots of times you see him where he's super jacked up and he's at the strongest. This is early on in that movie, and it was exactly where it takes me. He beats the piss of Goku and Vegeta early on, and this is exactly what it reminds me of. Excellent photo. You know what? I'm not gonna do the critique. I just want to highlight the photo because I freaking think it's awesome. I'll throw it to you. H, you go ahead.
I'm having trouble finding anything to critique. It's more of a nitpick. If I had to nitpick here, I would have upped the lighting on Broly's face a little more. Other than that, this is awesome. Makes me want to go watch Dragon Ball Z now.
Yeah, I want to watch that movie.
And I haven't watched it in like 20 years.
Jamie, thoughts? All right, go ahead, Nico. Sorry.
The only thing that I will again, quote unquote, critique is the lack of floor on the picture when Broly is in a standing pose. If you have no floor, it seems to be like floating on the air with a standing pose, so it looks weird for me. The same picture with the feet more angled down, like he's like flying and it's going to throw Goku from the heights, makes more sense. Or if you want to put in a standing pose, a little bit less of ambience on the floor so you can see the actual floor. That's the only thing that I can bring on this picture. Everything else is amazingly done.
Jamie, your thoughts?
I like how that the blurry background, without putting motion blur in there, it still looks like motion. So that I don't really have a critique. I wanted to point that out. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's good use.
There's the colors in this. Everything to me just pops. The one arm that's going back looks like it's in an awkward position. I would have maybe rotated it up just a hair because it doesn't look natural. It looks like it's almost backwards because you're looking at the elbow. I don't know. It looks like an odd position. I would have changed that, just bring it up a little bit, but again, that's just nitpicking. That's trying to find something. I think it looks great.
Yeah, it's like that an actual elbow can reach that position that far in that angle.
Good thing they're saying.
Yeah.
Stubbs, any final thoughts on this one?
I like it. I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest, to critique and to fix it. I think it looks great. Even like with his feet missing, because as you can see, he's in the mountains. So to me, it just reminds me of like foggy coldness of the mountains.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
his feet wouldn't be shown if it was real.
Yeah, or they're buried in the snow because Broly is a big, thick boy. Like, that
Yeah,
guy-
I'm not too familiar with Dragon Ball characters. I never really got into the show or anything, or the movies. But this is a beautiful shot. This is a beautiful shot.
All right. Well, on that note, that is going to wrap up GFPF After Dark. And we thank everybody for joining us. We did go a little long, but it is time to close the bar. Real quick before we go out.
Final comment from player one that I think that deserves to be shown. He says, "My wife thinks Asian H is so gentle looking marshmallow." I disagree, of course. I tell her he's a powerful man and all toy collectors are.
I'm a Wolverine in a marshmallow body.
You're ripping out of it. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching, and we will see you again live tomorrow. Don't forget, we have our Thursday show, GFPF Live, starting 8 p.m. Eastern. The other time zones are irrelevant to me because I can't keep track of all of it. Ganon's way better at that than I am, and ever will be. It's too much numbers to track in my head. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow all the artists that we highlighted, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow.